I don't want to go back.
That was me whispering to the alluring narrow path and all the trees around it that I didn't want to leave this beautiful place. But I was forced to, because the bus that brought me here was about to leave. So let's first hop back in. And now we shall rewind. It was a bright and fine morning in Kodaikanal, and I had two options. The first was to explore the place on foot, and the second was to take the bus. I chose the wheels of the bus this time, and so it had begun. The journey to 7 beautiful places. Correction, they were only 6. And here we are at the first of the 6 spots, and it was beautifully wrapped in cloud-like fog. And not so surprisingly, it was super crowded. I shuffled around through people and the fast-moving clouds, and the fog made it impossible to see what was beyond the fence. I also stopped at one of the stores to buy my share of snacks, and that was also where I forgot my camera. I remembered it just in time before the bus got too far away and ran for it as if I were being chased by a lion, and luckily got it back. I was rewarded with a serious stare by the bus manager for the overall delay I caused. My sincere apologies. If I were driving, I would have glided the bus into those white and thin blankets of fog, because 1, I was too lost in its charm, and 2, it was too dense and inescapable. Even here at our second stop, it was the fog that remained the first attraction, and the second were these tall trees that shot up to the sky. What's down there? We should come back another time to figure that out when there is no fog.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. He's looking right at the camera.
The third stop had these scenes, and people spent a good time taking pictures here. But for me, it served as a vantage point for a glimpse of this lake, which even from this far had me hooked. If I can spoil it, that's our last stop, the same place I didn't want to leave. We will get there soon, so stay with me. The bus manager had a very tempting offer to married men here. If the better halves were dropped down, they would safely come back, and in double number, he promised. Since there were sadly no volunteers, we saw the bus manager collect fallen dry leaves to throw them off into the deep valley and see them float up instead of fall down. People were in a different energy at this spot. Do you see what I mean? And even this man was shrieking in joy. Everyone was strolling around, lost in the peaceful ambience of this place. This is stop number 5, and the air here had a taste to it that is beyond words. It was also here I again heard the name of a tribal place where only medical students and those with permission can enter, the Adivasi village. And since I have no plans to become a doctor, I wished I would one day become a respected traveler with a green pass for all such communities. It's no surprise all these places have taken my optimism to another level. There are many beautiful places in and around Kodaikanal, but this one here beats them all. With the hills on one side a lazy yet majestic lake on the other, and an abundance of greenery in between. Isn't this place lovely and charming? And it's one of those places which would lead you to endless walks and can also make you sit and be lost for a long, long time in its heavenly beauty. And the imagination of being here both during moody weather with rain and during spring with a warm sun added more charm to it.
I don't want to go back.
There, you heard that again. I felt heartbroken when I had to leave this place and never stopped looking back at it to this day. If only I had anything to complain about this bus ride. It's the time we spent at each of these beautiful places. It's like you're having a cup of tea that tastes like the breeze before the rain. But just as you get a taste of it, the bus manager yells from somewhere, "That's enough. The rest can be sipped at the next stop." And off you go. I would also never have made it to all these places on my own. So, thanks to the bus for the brief yet tasty sips of nature. And this is where I let you be until I am back. And hopefully, sooner this time. Take care.